also welcome my guests who are joining us on the broadcast this morning. We have Dr. P.K. Basu, who is an economist, Siddharth K. Kuawala, who is a stock and market expert, joining us live. We also have with us Mr. Gurcharan Das, senior economist and an author. Good morning to all of you, gentlemen. And before I go across to my other colleagues and get your reaction as well on this very, very important day today, the GST Utsav that has started, let's tell our viewers a little bit about how the stock markets are doing. As we speak, in fact, Sensex has opened in red. We are seeing Sensex, which is down about 335 odd points. Mr. Siddharth, we were hoping that perhaps markets will become quite happy with this Bachat Utsav. It's going to save, a lot of money to people. Consumption is going to go up. But what we are seeing right now is like Sensex is down now about 286 odd points.
Yeah, because there has been a setback on the IT, and IT stocks have good weightage on Nifty and BSE Sensex. So that is why in the morning that stocks have given reaction, because from the US there has been a negative news. So looking at the GST now, post announcement, we have seen there has been a good momentum on the auto sector stocks, FMCG stocks, where the consumers are going to benefit and even companies are going to benefit due to the consumption drive. Okay.
Interesting. So you're saying the H-1B visa issue perhaps is weighing on the sentiments here that we are witnessing on the Lal Street. Interesting points you have made. I'll also quickly go across to my colleague Ridhita, who is live with us from Kolkata. Ridhita, over to you. Take us through how the situation is like in Kolkata. How much are people able to save on this first day of the GST Bachat Utsav?
Absolutely, Hina. As you see that the GST reform starts from today. We are already in Kolkata, where the markets are actually buzzing in the occasion of Durga Puja, which has taken a toll. I will show you that we are near a place which already shows that they are selling butter, paneer, dahi and a lot of things. We will try and get a reaction from the shopkeeper himself. दादा, फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर आया था 2 दिन पहले और उन्होंने बोला था कि दुर्गा पूजा को ध्यान में रखते हुए ये नया जीएसटी जो आज से शुरू हो रहा है वो रिफॉर्म लाया गया है. आपका क्या विचार है?
विचार तो सही है, लेकिन बोला 22 तारीख में जीएसटी छूट जाएगा, लेकिन अभी तक में नहीं छूटा. आज तो 22 तारीख है, आज से लागू होगा तो अच्छा होगा. जीएसटी पहले तो जीएसटी उनका बढ़ाया, बढ़ाने के बाद कमा दिया, उसका फायदा क्या हुआ?
जो जीएसटी आ रहा है इसको लेके खुशी का मौका है.
मौका तो सही है, लेकिन पहले तो बढ़ा दिया, उसका बाद छुटा दिया, कमा दिया, तो फायदा क्या है? फायदा तो सही बात, पहले जाता वही होगा, तो अच्छा बात है. बात तो सही है.
You heard that they are saying that it is a good moment,
right?
That the GST prices have actually come
down. Well, definitely it's going to bring in a lot of relief now that the prices have been cut. Mr. Gurcharan Das, I want to ask you, it wasn't really easy for this government to actually get consensus on GST, because the opposition kept on saying that, even after it was implemented on 1st July, the midnight 1st July 2017, that it is Gabbar Singh tax. What will you say about the changes that we have now seen and this GST Bachat Utsav that has started from today?
Good thing. When you brought the slabs down to 2, I would have actually liked the slabs to have been 7 and 15.
Okay.
The gap between 5 and 18 is very large. So there'll be a lot of lobbying and litigation to try and bring those guys who are in the 18, they want to be in 5. But nevertheless, we are in the right direction. And it's a good thing. Consumption won't increase magically overnight. It will take time. But it's good to recognize that consumption in a country which is basically an ascetic country, where you hold the renouncer as a kind of hero, for the government to say that consumption is good. The middle class has a role to play, and this is the moment for the middle class. the old idea was that the the old socialist idea of middle class was a very bad idea. Anyway, what I want to though say is that we should be aiming ultimately for a GST to become what GST should stand for good and simple tax, GST. And that will take time. There are improvements, but the problems of, it's always the bureaucratic hassles that hurt us. And for the poor guy, small guy, refunds are delayed, and they try to say, okay, we'll help you, poor guy. Who's paying GST for the first time. I'm talking about the Kirana wala or something. You can make four returns in a year rather than every month. But then they said, but you must pay tax every month. Now the poor guy has to do all the work to calculate the tax every month. So this is the kind of insensitivity that it's the administration that needs to change.
Very important points you have mentioned, sir. And I want to quickly go across to Dr. P.K. Basu as well. Dr. P.K. Basu, there was this view that perhaps middle class has not really got its due, because the focus, of course, used to be on those at the bottom of the pyramid, the farmers, women specifically, but middle class overall, many felt were left out. Do you think, like Mr. Gurcharan Das mentioned, it's their moment?
Well, this is not the first moment this year. The first moment was probably the 1st of February when there was a substantial cut in income tax rates across the board. A lot of people must be seeing it when they file their taxes on the 15th of September, that their rates have all come down. So that is already a benefit for the middle class. In addition, GST is a benefit not just for the middle class, but for all consumers. Including the poor, because everything more or less is taxed. And the important point is that the weighted average GST rate was 11.5% prior to these cuts. It's now come down to slightly below 9.5%, and that's a decent level, and it's a level that should provide a significant boost to consumption over the next 12 months. It'll also mean that the inflation rate, which is only just above 2% in August, will be close to zero by October, November. And that'll provide the basis for the RBI to cut interest rates further. So I'd say that there's a quadruple benefit. I mean, first of all, you've got income tax rate cut, you've got GST cut, you're going to see further interest rate cuts. Now, interest rates have already come down 100 basis points. There's a CRR cut of 100 basis points. Also, it should be unfolding between September and December. And in addition, we're likely to see further cuts in the repo rate. So,
like you said, of course, the focus of this government, it seems, is to boost consumption given the current geopolitical uncertainties that we are in. And that's why Prime Minister Modi also said yesterday, Nagarik Devo Bhava. Till now, our mantra used to be Atithi Devo Bhava. But he changed it to Nagarik Devo Bhava. It's the people of this country who are going to ensure we become Viksit by 2047. I'm completely out of time, but thank you very much, all of you gentlemen, for joining us with your input.